Yesterday we come from that hill. Last night we stayed here. It's like a back to basics farm campsite. And now we're going up again. That one's called Manor Farm at Cocking. Just over the 30-mile mark. We're now climbing again. Must admit, yesterday was a hard slog. Mainly because of the lack of water points. The next water point is now 11 miles away. So hopefully the sun won't be too horrendous. It's early in the morning, so should be able to get some miles in before it starts getting too hot. But this route is a bit of an issue with water. Rest stop. Thought I'd take a little bit of photos here. This is a good spot. That's the Surrey Downs in the far distance over there. Lost sight of the coast on the west, on the southern side, because that's blocked by trees and stuff. Heading down towards Littleton, which I believe is that little group of houses down there. This is the ground. Must be a very difficult area to farm. It must be play heavy on the machinery, because this it's really hard chalk. I suppose it's a clay base with a chalk mix. It's rock solid. It's like walking on concrete, which is why people mention this is hard on your feet. Everywhere, this is not too bad, this area, but everywhere you got these pieces of flint sticking out everywhere. So it must play absolute havoc on their seed drills and the things they used to turn over the land. Must be a lot of wear and tear, I would think. As you can see, it's all farmed. It's nothing but arable fields everywhere around here, apart from the odd sheep and cattle fields. It's mostly arable land. We've got to go that way, and I believe it's going to turn to the left down to that there. Then I assume we're carrying on over them bumps up towards that radio tower. Keep going. Along this first part of the route, it's about the halfway mark, there's a cycle club that has these cafes set up where you can get hot and cold food. They're quite decent. Water points as well. There's a map up there of showing the whole route. We'll be over the halfway point today. Getting closer and closer towards the coast. Latin beacon, the radio tower looking out towards the south coast. See the sea line there and the horizon for the sea. Big wind farm out off of the Sussex coast there. I believe in the far distance there, I think that's Brighton and Worthing, and I think that there is I believe it's Bognor Regis. As we're going east, we're actually heading a little bit south at the same time. So south, a very slight southeast, east-southeast, I think you'd call it, if you're like navigating. Obviously Eastbourne is going to be beyond them hills you see there. I'm pretty sure that you probably, I don't know if you can actually notice it on the camera. Perhaps I'll zoom in. And there's a what looks like a tower block. I believe that's one of the big flats in Brighton. Just had a 15-minute rest stop. Guess we're at about the 40-mile mark. Doing all right for time today. It's a little bit easier today than yesterday. There's more rest points, more water stop places. Also, a little cafe to stopped at. The next major stop is Amberley, but that's only about 8 miles away. This is the 40-mile mark. We just climbed out of Amberley. It sits on the River Arun, just down there amongst the lovely little cafe on the village there, right on the riverfront. It does boat hire there as well, going up, straight up there I believe. I don't know if it goes up there or it might go that way, who knows. Decent views here again. Not much of a view of the south coast there. Just a little bit. Good views there. Across to the Surrey Downs. Good place for the cows to live. Good grazing, they've got good views. Let's get going. A bit of a pivotal moment. We're over the halfway mark. Not long before we get to the next stop. Can really see the Sussex coast now because we're getting closer and closer to it, because we're converging onto it. I'm pretty sure that's Brighton, possibly Woking. There's a big, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big tower block flats, and I'm pretty sure that's Brighton. Might be wrong.